In Japan, there is also an urban legend circulating about a perverted ghost that haunts women and number 39's toilets, especially the fourth bathroom, because the number 4 is associated with death. AKA Manto, i.e., red cloak, also known as red cape, red vest, akai kami aoi kami, or sometimes aoi manto, blue cloak, is a ghost who always wears a red cloak and wear a white mask. Overall, this is a very perverted and free-spirited ghost, but the killing method is also extremely cruel. Most of the stories follow a common pattern. While staying at school at night, a student suddenly feels sad and rushes to find the bathroom, but they can and number 39's get in. The closest available room is one that every student usually avoids. It was old and not in very good condition, isolated from the rest of the school and rumored to be haunted. But because she didn't and #39's have time to find another bathroom, the student went inside. The girl did what she needed to do, degree, and when she finished, she realized there was no toilet paper. Then she heard a strange voice, "Do you want some red paper? Or blue paper?" The girl replied, "Red paper," and immediately she was stabbed, so violently that blood sprayed everywhere, making her whole body look like she was wearing a bright red robe. Some time later, another student fell into the same situation. This person knew about rumors that other students had lost their lives at this place, but she had no other choice. Go in there or pee in her pants. And of course, a strange voice said to her, "Do you want some red paper? Or blue paper?" Because she knew the story from before, she said, "The paper is blue." Then, all of the girl and number 39's blood was sucked out of her body and she died turning pale. Many variations of this legend exist, each with slight differences. AKA Manto and number 39's true identity is one of those things. They are sometimes said to have hidden in the adjoining chamber and are a serial killer in many stories. Sometimes they are a ghost that looks like a tall man with a gloomy, pale face. In some places, they are even said to be a hairy demon called Kynade, who lives in toilets and always wants to caress people and number 39's backsides with their hands. In the case of Kynade, at least the end of the person who encounters it will be less violent. One will see a hairy arm of blue or red color appear from below and caress the hole. In this case, instead of having your blood sucked, choosing blue paper will cause you to be strangled to death until your face turns blue. Sometimes answering red paper will cause you to have your skin peeled off and they will hang it like a red cape. In other versions, instead of being killed, the student and number 39's skin color will change depending on the color they choose. Sometimes, those who survive and tell the story to others become seriously ill and die soon after. And sometimes, the consequences are worse than death, such as being dragged into the sewers, disappearing completely. The questions also have many different variations, including choosing between red shirt or GI blue pair and red hand or blue hand or red tongue or blue tongue Sometimes it will be red or white, instead of blue. When the choices are red or white paper, Red usually results in a red tongue coming out of the toilet and licking the victim, and number 39. S and quat. Backside and quat. While white results in a poking white hand. Into your and quat. Hole and quat. Less frequent options are red paper or purple paper. Choosing purple allows the victim to escape unharmed, while choosing red will cause you to be dragged down the water pipe. Like other urban legends, there and number 39. S often no way to escape a terrible fate if you encounter aka Manto, but that dozen and #39. T stop people from trying everything. Many people thought of carrying toilet paper with them, but they quickly realized that it would disappear before they could use it. Then they still had to answer aka Manto and number 39's question. There are those who choose a color other than the options given and will face an equally terrible death. A popular version is that someone said in quat, yellow paper and quat, and as a result had their face shoved down a toilet full of and quat product and quat, and held until they suffocated from its contents. In other cases, the victim may escape by saying and quat, I don and number 39. T need the paper and quat, giving them enough time to get out of there before anything happens. Tracing the source, the origins of urban legends are quite difficult. Aka Manto is quite ancient compared to other urban legends. It was recorded as a common school rumor in the early 1930s, and its popularity did not fade even with the emergence of newer toilet legends, such as Twar no Hanako-san, was born. The explanation for the origin of aka Manto and its growing popularity lies in the nature of the story. It reflects the inherent anxiety of every student. Aka Manto asks the victim an unanswerable question, and any answer leads to a terrible end. That feeling is no different from having to answer a difficult question on a test, or having to answer a teacher and number 39's question in front of the whole class when you don and number 39's know the answer. The appearance of aka Manto has changed over time along with Japanese terminology. Nowadays, and quat, manto and quat, is the Japanese word for a coat or robe, so aka Manto is often depicted wearing a long red robe. However, in the 1930s when this urban legend was born, and quat, manto and quat, referred to a shorter, sleeveless kimono. As a result, different generations have different impressions of aka Manto and number 39's appearance. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.